Hello, welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. First card to come out is the Masculine. You're a very strong individual. You stand on your own 2 feet. You're extremely capable and hyper independent. So you probably had some trauma in your life about having no one there. Creation. You're a very creative person. You may be very good at math and deciphering blueprints. You show a lot of gratitude in your life. You try to always show gratitude. Even when it makes other people upset. Realization. You've come to a realization that you want to go into a different direction. This may have something to do with what you're creating. Or something that you've created has shown you a different direction. You see new horizons. Maybe you're an artist, a painter. Perhaps you found a new muse. Somebody is watching you through your transitions here. What else, Spirit? You've turned away from a few things in your life that you felt were no good for you anymore. You need to find the key. I keep coming back to this keyhole. You need to find the key to unlock the creation. Trust. The key is trust. And letting go. Trust and letting go because you need to get out of your shell now. You have to move forward. It's time for you to leave the nest. Don't be scared anymore. A lot of 3s here I'm seeing, so there's no worries. That's what 3s mean for me. Well, no worries. The only thing blocking you right now is you. You are having a hard time making your creation come to fruition because of this realization. But you just got to trust the process. Spirit's saying trust the process. They have you. You're very well protected, see? You just have to trust that you've spent the time studying, learning, trying to grasp all the concepts. Spirit has been watching you from the background, you see? Guiding you, sitting on you, protecting you. But it's definitely time for you to move forward. They can't make the door any bigger for you. Well, they probably could, but why? You know, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Literally. It doesn't mean go bungee jumping. I don't recommend that. Like, there's silliness and then there's silliness. Will. Change. So I feel like you're a little bit fearful right now. You're wearing a mask and you're a bit shy and veiled. You're scared to make these changes, even though that these changes are necessary. Change is coming. Spirit wants you to know that the changes are coming whether you want them to or not with the change card. You might already be seeing the signs. You might already be seeing the drama from the birds flying around you. You could be in the middle of the tempest as it is right now, trying to find a way out. You have to let this change happen because it's going to happen anyway. This might be a move, it might be a job loss, it might be a relationship ending, it might be all of the above. If you don't accept these changes and you resist them, it is going to be a billion times harder to move forward and come into a time of gratitude and creation. You're in that time of gratitude right now, but if you allow this change to affect you and you don't trust the process, it will twist and you won't have that anymore. And again, more threes out on the board. No worries. Yes, it's going to be tumultuous. Yes, it's going to be up and down and highs and lows, and it's going to feel like lightning exploding and like you've jumped off the world and it's gone crazy. But you just need to hold onto yourself and keep your feet on the ground. And don't worry about anything else or anybody else, just you. Spirit has you. They're protecting you. Attraction. Coming into accept this change will lead to you attracting in your best life. But in order to do that, you have to go through the change and you have to go through the extremes, the highs, the lows. The heat, the cold. Drink more water. I feel like you're warm a lot for some reason. maybe you run naturally hot. Try some mint tea or some peppermint tea. That might help cool you down. Hydration is very important during this time. I'm getting a lot of that. Hydration means being properly hydrated. You need your electrolytes. So salt and sugar are both electrolytes, but you don't want to add a small bit of salt. Some people put olive oil and stuff in their water, stuff like that, to help with hydration and stuff. Learn more about your electrolytes and what they are and how to properly ingest so that the water absorbs into your body. Otherwise, you just pee it out. Peace. So during this creation time and this realization, you are going to go through this tumultuous period of highs and lows and change. As long as you trust yourself and you trust in your guide and you're 100% honest and unveiled and authentic, this will only lead to your highest good and your greatest peace. You will close out many, many cycles for you, for your lineage, for your family, and just for your peace in general, which is what you seem to be seeking most of all. Anything else, Spirit? Last words? Faith. Just trust in Spirit and trust in yourself. Believe that you have the knowledge to bring this to fruition, and that it's going to require some changes that you might not have wanted at first, but it will put you in a better place for sure. And if we resist it, again, resisting the change that's needed in our lives isn't good, because it's going to happen anyway. And, you know, if you don't make the changes, Spirit will do it for you. Universe will literally do it for you, and it'll rip everything apart. And you will wonder what the fuck happened, because everything will be in upheaval. Your job, your love life, your home life, your extended family, it will be a huge upheaval. And you will wonder what train you got hit by. So don't resist change too much, because it can be unbearable if you don't do it. It can be extremely painful. But this path, as long as you follow and you choose to take this path, will lead to your greatest peace. And you will feel joy, true joy. All right, that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can catch me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. I do personal readings, and I have intention items and salves that I make. If any of that is of interest to you, you can send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.